6:30 our time now. Good morning and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm Todd Demers.
Good morning to you. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Simone Woolridge in for Zanetta Lowe this morning. Hey, the Tigers are certainly having a happy Thanksgiving. They got their biggest win of the year last night.
They defeated unbeaten Virginia Tech in the NIT season opener. The Tigers remain undefeated and will now face Iowa State tomorrow night.
And the Iowa State Cyclones are also unbeaten, so there will be some good sports watching this weekend. But first, this morning we have to talk weather because it is a big day. And it's raining. It
is raining, so if you're going to be inside today, I think the next big sports event will probably be the football game later today. I think Raiders and the Cowboys at 3 o'clock right here on News Channel.
Are you watching?
If I'm not taking a nap or not eating or having eaten, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure the TV is going to be on. I'll take a glimpse here and there. Let's talk about that rain making its way across the area first here in the Mid-South. And that rain is definitely going to be slowing things down just a little bit for you as you're getting your day started. I'm just hopeful. I'm hopeful you have the day off and you don't have to be out and about in this mess, because as this cold front is moving through, it's been bringing with it that cold rain. I'm thrilled this is not severe weather that we're talking about, but the frontal boundary itself will continue to work its way off towards the east and towards the southeast. A lot of the rain will be ending by about midday. The northerly winds are getting ready to kick back in behind that front. So for the past couple of days, we've had southerly winds warming us into the 50s. This afternoon, the northerly winds will help drop temperatures back down into the 40s. So this is really a day of transition, a big day of change when it comes to the temperatures here across the area. So 50s this morning, 40s for later this afternoon. Clearing continues for tonight, and the next several days are expected to be pretty dry, although tomorrow is looking brisk. We're going to talk more about the temperatures and what to expect for this long holiday weekend. I hope you have several days off to enjoy. We're going to be talking about that with your 7-day forecast coming up in just a moment.
All right, now we want to get to breaking news. Indications this morning that some FedEx drivers are being pushed past their limit as they try to keep up with the holiday shipping rush. Right now in Blount County, Alabama, which is not too far from Birmingham, deputies are guarding hundreds of packages apparently dumped by a FedEx driver. They say FedEx is sending a team to pick up those packages later this morning. The sheriff says that the packages were thrown down a ravine, and the authorities estimate the number at between 300 and 400. He says that the dumping appears to be intentional and could rise to the level of a crime.
We believe this was a deliberate act. We did find where in the driveway, it is a muddy driveway, we did find places where a truck with what appeared to be duals on the back axle, which would be a typical delivery truck, and we had found where they had gotten stuck. Obviously, we have multiple victims that we're going to be dealing with. Once FedEx gets a list of victims, they will get it to our investigator who can go further from there.
Yikes. The sheriff says FedEx has been very cooperative and told him they are sending more workers to the local hub to help catch up on the backlog of packages.
And 1 week after Memphis rapper Young Dolph was shot and killed, his family released their first public statement. Now, through a spokesperson, they said, quote, "There are no words that exist that sufficiently express the pain we are feeling as a family. Losing Dolph changes our lives forever. While we will take each day as it comes, we are comforted in knowing that he leaves a legacy that reflects his heart, a heart that was for his family, a heart that was for the people." Now, this statement goes on to say the family is grateful for the outpouring of love, that love apparent by the growing memorial outside Makita's Cookie Shop where Young Dolph was killed. Now, as for the investigation, police still have not announced any arrests, charges, or even the identities of the suspects. Tuesday, the Memphis police chief asked for patience as the investigation continues.
Right now, I think the community needs to understand that social media is fueling with a number of rumors and innuendo about not just this investigation, but about various investigations. But trust that we are working on this case, and we really don't have any updated information that we can share right now. But we're always concerned about the public, and we want them to know that we believe that the community is safe as it relates to this particular case.
By the way, that car used in Young Dolph's killing has also been linked to a previous shooting in Covington, but police there have yet to make an arrest in that crime.
Police in Olive Branch now have 3 suspects in custody in that carjacking and shooting that happened at Walmart earlier this month. 19-year-old Makai Boyce, 18-year-old Rashad Ware, and 18-year-old Andre Gardner are each charged with attempted murder and armed carjacking. Police say the 3 men threatened people in the Walmart parking lot at gunpoint and demanded their car keys. A young woman was shot and seriously wounded before the carjackers sped away in at least 2 stolen cars.
Memphis police have arrested a man after they say he tried to kill his mother by setting her house on fire. Eric Jennings is charged with aggravated arson and domestic assault. Investigators say the 28-year-old man ignited several items at the back of a home on Lucy Street, causing some damage but no injuries. A neighbor says Jennings had been arguing with his mom all morning.
I came out earlier because he was out screaming and hollering, and she was out trying to rake the leaves.
Do you know what they were fighting about?
All I know is that he was saying that I heard him say something about having to pay his mama the rent.
Now, police responded to the home 3 times that day, once because Jennings was breaking out the windows of the home. They didn't take him into custody until the home was set on fire.
All right, switching gears to lighter news this morning, a day and a moment that a lot of people look forward to. Anticipation is growing for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. You can watch it right here on News Channel 3, which starts at 8 a.m. Last year, the parade was a muted affair as no spectators were allowed, of course, because of the coronavirus pandemic. But this year, the people will line the 2.5-mile parade route as the floats and balloons wind their way from the Upper West Side to Herald Square. We know that this is a parade that a lot of people across the country look forward to.
This apparently is the new float right here. Is that the Yoda that they were talking about?
I believe so, yeah. And then, so you talked about the weather in New York City, so they should be good to go for today.
Yeah, the big concern has always been the high winds, and they do not have high winds. The weather is going to be cooperating. It'll be cold, but overall it's going to be dry, and they should be moving along very smoothly. So that's going to be fun to watch this morning on TV. And I mentioned this earlier, my daughter Savannah, who I tell you about on social media, she's big into dance. She's excited about seeing the Rockettes. They are usually performing on the parade as well.
And we have claimed it this morning that Savannah will be a Rockette soon.
Just be patient. I give it another year or 2. We're going to be ready to go. Hey, something else that's happening when we start talking about Thanksgiving and parades and the arrival of Thanksgiving, holiday shopping is about to get into full swing as well.
It is that time, right? And we all want to find the best deals. As Anthony Purr reports, it all comes down to timing.
Americans are expected to spend more than ever on gifts this year, but inflation is making everything more expensive. Eric Matisoff from Adobe Analytics says online shoppers may be able to find some good deals by using a little strategy.
The hot items this year are kind of your usual holiday standards: electronics, toys.
He says for toys, Thanksgiving Day will have the best discounts. Black Friday is good for home goods like furniture and tools. On Saturday, online shoppers will see more deals for electronics and appliances. Sunday is the best day for apparel and sporting goods, and Cyber Monday for televisions.
If you're looking to make that upgrade to a new TV, then Cyber Monday is going to be your day for that. But if you're waiting for Cyber Monday, you may not get the exact brand and model that you're looking for.
That's because supply chain issues are creating shortages. According to Adobe, online shoppers are seeing a 250% increase in out-of-stock messages compared to pre-pandemic levels.
Retailers are going to have a lot of trouble restocking things this year.
Kristen McGrath from Retail Me Not says people shopping online and in store face a dilemma: buy now or wait for a better deal.
If you're flexible and you're just looking for stocking stuffers, board games, holiday gifts and home goods in general, you'll probably find some sales on those in stores heading all the way through December.
But experts say people trying to get a specific item should grab it now or risk missing out. Anthony Purra, CBS News, Los Angeles.
This is tough. This is tough on the men out there that like to wait until the last minute to do their shopping.
No way.
You
not
can't
this
do
time.
that. You can't. You have to actually start now.
Have you? Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot. Have you even thought about it?
I've thought about it, but
Okay.
man, can we get through Thanksgiving? And then I was out at Sam's the other day, and I saw this 85-inch TV that I think Reggie
you wanted for yourself.
That's right, Reggie. We've been talking about an 85-inch TV, so boy, that would have been really nice. But no, I think everybody's going to have to do shopping a little early because you're concerned about whether or not it's going to be there next time you go back to the store. So I think a lot of folks will be doing shopping early. But not today. It's all tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
it's all
tomorrow,
about this
Black
Friday
Friday.
thing. Everybody's closing down for Thanksgiving Day Thursday, and
Yes, let's enjoy today.
Enjoy the meal, enjoy
Right.
the family and everything. Can't enjoy the weather. I mean, you know.
From inside, you can.
Yeah. Let me take you outside for just a minute and share with you why we're talking about being inside today. It's cloudy, it's damp, it's going to be colder across the area throughout the day as well. We are talking about rain moving across the Mid-South pretty much as we speak. I'm just thankful this is not severe weather. It never really had indications of being severe. I've been tracking this for several days. I've been letting you know this morning would be the transition time frame with the cold front moving across the area, bringing with it the light, maybe at times some brief moderate rainfall across the area. Heaviest of the rain I found right now is in northern portions of Mississippi. It'll push through Holly Springs, Lake Center, and even Ashland over the next half hour or so. So once again, this is not severe weather. A few brief heavier showers, wet conditions. On top of that, it's kind of cloudy and damp and cold for the rest of us. Southerly winds, though, have kept our temperatures in the mid-50s this morning. Let's remember this is a cold front. The cold front moves through, the north winds take over, and then the temperatures are going to start to drop. That transition will be taking place about midday today. So look for the rain on and off for the next several hours. Then the north winds will really start to drop the temperatures. Tomorrow it's going to start in the 20s. It's going to be cold for your Friday, but it's going to be dry and mild as we make our way through the weekend with highs a little bit closer to 60 degrees. So yes, we have some rain to get through this morning, but the weekend is looking fantastic and temperatures above normal as we make our way into next week. We'll talk about next week's weather with a closer look at your 7-day. Simone, that comes up in just a couple of minutes.
And next week is looking good. Thank you, Todd. Coming up, a man accidentally shoots himself at a Memphis hotel. We'll tell you where that happened. And the jury reaches a verdict in the murder trial of 3 men accused in the killing of Ahmaud Arbery. You'll hear from the victim's mother.
The #1 morning newscast, WREG News Channel 3.
The time's now 6:44. Police say a man accidentally shot himself at a Memphis hotel last night. This happened at the Express Inn on Perkins in Parkway Village. We are told the man was taken to a hospital in critical condition. Take a look at this. MPD released surveillance video of an armed holdup at a Southwest Memphis gas station. The robbery Tuesday night at the City Gas Express on South 3rd. This happened near Western Park. Two men rushed into the store and pointed a weapon at the clerk there. They demanded money from the register and put the cash in a backpack. Call Crime Stoppers if you can help police crack this case. And of course, a huge story here. Guilty, guilty, guilty. That is the verdict in the trial of 3 Georgia men accused of murdering Ahmaud Arbery.
The men, all white, chased Arbery down while he was jogging through their neighborhood. As Natalie Brand reports, the jury did not buy their argument that the shooting was self-defense.
Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty.
The jury deliberated more than 11 hours before convicting Travis McMichael on all counts, including malice murder. His father, Greg, and their neighbor convicted on felony murder in the killing of Ahmaud Arbery. Inside the courtroom, Arbery's mother appeared in silent prayer. Outside, she thanked the family's supporters.
I never thought this day would come, but God is good.
The killing in February of last year garnered national attention and prompted Georgia officials to repeal the state's citizen's arrest law. The defense had claimed the defendants were trying to make a citizen's arrest, believing Arbery had committed a crime, but there was no evidence to support that. The prosecutor argued their actions were based on assumptions.
The verdict today was a verdict based on the facts. Yes. Based on the evidence. Yes. And that was our goal, was to bring that to that jury so that they could do the right thing.
This is the scene outside the Glynn County Courthouse shortly after the verdict was read. Demonstrators who have been here since the start of the trial have called for justice for Ahmaud Arbery.
I've been here 30 years. 30 years. And to get this outcome right now, it's a blessing.
The defense team said they're disappointed and plan to appeal, but right now are respecting the verdict.
These are 2 men who honestly believed that what they were doing was the right thing to do.
We felt from day one that the video showed that Travis McMichael acted in self-defense. Maybe we had our own little tunnel vision going.
The 3 defendants all face life in prison. A sentencing date has not yet been set, and the 3 men still face federal hate crime charges in a separate case. Georgia's Attorney General said this verdict, quote, brings us one step closer to justice and healing. In Brunswick, Georgia, I'm Natalie Brand. Back to you.
All right, today's the big day, our big day of transition when it comes to the weather and our cold front moving across the Mid-South. We have the clouds, we have the rain. We're about to deal with some northerly winds and some falling temperatures as this cold front crosses over the river into West Tennessee and northern Mississippi. All of this is going to be happening over the next 6 to 8 hours. So far, we've picked up some light and maybe at times some moderate rain pushing into West Tennessee and northern Mississippi. Nothing too heavy, nothing severe, and hopefully most folks are at home today enjoying the holiday and not having to be out and about in this weather because the roads are indeed going to be wet. Visibility is going to be reduced and a few isolated heavier showers having just passed over 55, moving over towards Abbeville, Oxford, Burt, and Kiel between now and about 7:15. So yes, even here in the Memphis and the metro area, we have some light, moderate rain going on as we speak. The forecast models over the next 6 hours takes the bulk of this rain out of here in a hurry. Even through midday, though, a few sprinkles will be possible. And it's really midday, the lunch hour, that I'm anticipating the transition to really start to take place. That's when these winds that are currently out of the south, keeping our temperatures in the 50s, that's when the winds will become northerly and the temperatures will start to fall back off through the 40s throughout the course of the afternoon. The rain will be ending all at about the same time as well. But currently we still have that southerly flow, and that's why the temperatures are rather mild this morning. And if you're watching the clock, you'll notice that by midday with the rain moving out, north winds kicking in, the temperatures start to drop, right? We're mainly in the 40s throughout the course of the afternoon, and this evening down into the 30s and even dropping down into the 20s by the time we get to daybreak tomorrow morning. So this is much colder air moving in behind this frontal boundary, but the precipitation is going to be well out of here before these temperatures drop anywhere near the freezing mark. So I'm not looking at any frozen precipitation here. The rain is on its way out in the next few hours. Tomorrow, however, the north winds will continue and temperatures will struggle to get out of the 40s under the sunshine. So here's the cold front. It's moving through the area. High pressure is building in. That should make for a fairly pleasant next 72 hours. Your Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even into Monday and Tuesday. The weather's looking very, very nice as the cold front works its way across the area. So we will have some very pleasant weather, just a little bit on the cool side. Already tracking another cold front now. This is all the way through Saturday evening. This is going to be a dry cold front moving across the mid-south. An upper level disturbance down to our south should stay down to our south through the weekend. So I don't have any major concerns about weather-related problems over the weekend. Right now, our biggest focus of attention is going to be on this rain. It'll continue to move out. Skies will be clearing. Many areas will pick up between about 1/4 and 1/2 inch. A couple of isolated areas with some heavier rainfall across the area. And then the big story with the cold front moving through will be the winds becoming more northerly, and that's what will put the chill in the air for the remainder of the afternoon and the evening as well. So when you look at the 7-day forecast and you see these upper 50s for today, let's remember that's this morning temperature. This afternoon temperatures will reflect the northerly winds and temperatures falling all the way into the 20s by daybreak, holding in the 40s tomorrow. I mentioned how the weekend is looking pretty spectacular, more sunshine, highs right around 60 and even into the low to mid 60s on the 7-day, +3 on the forecast, and you'll see those temperatures remain quite mild, actually above normal for most of next week as we flip the page on the calendar. But for today, for Thanksgiving, we are talking about a rather wet and cool start ahead before the weekend weather turns delightful. We have more to come here on Daybreak. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Recapping our top stories this morning, the family of young Dolph gave their first statement since the rapper was killed just over a week ago. His family said there were no words to express the pain they are feeling, and they thanked his fans for their support. So far, no arrests in young Dolph's killing. The sheriff in Blount County, Alabama, says a FedEx driver threw hundreds of packages down a ravine. He said FedEx told him that there's a backlog of packages at the local hub and they would send a team to help relieve the pressure on workers there.
We're taking a look outside. We continue to deal with some rain this morning, part of that cold front making its way across the area. The rain, however, is going to be moving out, and you can certainly see that on Storm Tracker 3S. So the heaviest of the activities across northern Mississippi. But as the cold front moves across the area, the northerly winds kick in. Our temperatures are going to be falling this afternoon. We'll see temperatures in the 50s this morning, fall all the way down into the 40s this afternoon. And then a warmer weekend is ahead with the temperatures recovering to near 60 degrees. I'm watching for some activity late Saturday night that could cause a brief interference with your outdoor plans, but I'll keep you updated on that. Being that it's the holiday, Thanksgiving, a little bit different programming scheduled for us today.
Yeah.
We're going to have the CBS Mornings at 7 o'clock coming up next. Then the Macy's Day Parade, that's coming up at 8 o'clock. News Channel 3 at noon, and then if you like football, 3 o'clock, Raiders and the Cowboys right here
So
on News Channel 3.
basically, keep your channel here all day.
Got it.
We got you covered. All right, happy Thanksgiving, you all. Have a great day. We'll see you back here at noon.